Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Marcus at Healing with Marcus. Welcome to our Monday night meditation and talk. Today's theme is Lightworker, Gain Your Sovereignty. Sovereignty is such a beautiful word, right? It carries such immense freedom. And with that freedom comes an immense sense of power, empowerment. And it's the power of you as an individual. It's the power to truly regain your inner freedom. Welcome on board, everybody. We start like we always do. There's LEK. I'm so grateful you are here. Thank you. And Mark. So, as we move our attention and our awareness, Johnny Neal, thank you. As we move our awareness and our attention towards our inner self, we do so by taking a few deep breaths. There's Glenn Diller. Hello, my dear brother. How are you, Glenn? So we take a few deep breaths where we breathe into our body. We breathe deeply into the root chakra and into the sacral chakra. And on the way, you also breathe spaciousness into your heart. And just to help us center ourselves, I'm going to do our chant. There. Yeah. Om Namah Shivaya, Gurave. Om Namah Shivaya, Gurave. Sachidananda Murataye. Nishprapanchaya Shantaya. Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave. Sachidananda Murataye. Nishprapanchaya Shantaya. Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave. Sachidananda Murataye. Nishprapanchaya Shantaya. Niralambaya Tejase. Aum. So when you bring yourself into your body with your breath, when you are bringing yourself back home, you are also clearing your energy field. As you keep your breath going into your body and you envision light filling you up from the root, you envision yourself growing roots and then light coming up in your body. You are also clearing your energy field. Sometimes people ask me, how do I keep myself safe if there are not so benevolent energies around me? How do I keep myself strong from attachments and attacks? Which, of course, I believe attacks are a lot less common than attachments. Attachments can happen quite often, either from you or from the other person, or both. And how you strengthen yourself and you're able to release those attachments is by strengthening your inner energy field. It is by feeding yourself with that light, the light of spirit, the light of the breath. And as you come back home more and more, the energy strings attached to you fall off. If there is no place in you where they can attach, because you are now full of light, they will fall off. And there can be energy attachments that are more stubborn than others. Then we can work on that. But in general, how you protect yourself is by strengthening your energy field. How you protect yourself is by shining your light very strongly, both inside of you and outside of you. So as you start to find what is active in your inner system right now, your emotional state. See, emotions carry a certain frequency. And when you start to recognize what's inside of you, if you start to recognize that, oh, there's a feeling of anger, there's a feeling of sadness, there's a feeling of lacking or longing or missing. When we start to find the frequencies of that, we can also learn how to start healing it. And of course, some take longer than others. But this is a good way to begin to track into our system what is active in our body right now. So, the original main antidote for all of these different sort of ailments that can haunt us or plague us is to strengthen your energy field. Almost like if you compare it to strengthening your immune system so that you can withstand any kind of bacterial or viral infections that may come your way. See, with a healthy immune system and with a healthy inner functioning body system, your body can handle a lot of different things. And if anything was to get stuck, you can fight it off very easily. Even in medical school, they teach their students that around the body, about maybe an inch out, there's like an electromagnetic field that's keeping bacteria away from our system. Now, from a spiritual point of view, from an energetic point of view, you can strengthen that. And we strengthen that by finding our inner peace. We strengthen that by getting stronger in our inner connection, by releasing different cords that can be attached to us. Not always so easy, because a lot of times when we come to this kind of work, we're full of attachments, we're full of strings of energy that could be sapping your energy. But as you move deeper into the work, deeper into your meditation practice, deeper into your exploration of yourself, you end up strengthening your inner system, almost like your immune system gets stronger when you eat correct food, when you spend time in nature, when you spend time in the sun, when you spend time taking care of your body, your immune system grows a lot stronger. It's the same thing for your spiritual energy system. as you spend time in your meditation, as you spend time in your inner exploration of yourself, you get a lot stronger. And on that journey, at some point or another, you begin to realize that what they call prayer is really using your intention in the quantum field, is really going on journeys. In the shamanic realm, we call it going on shamanic journeys, but it's really much like deep meditation, where you start to understand things that you previously did not have a clue on. And suddenly we understand things. Suddenly things make sense. Because the truth is always in there. The truth is there somewhere, hiding behind the layers of our mind. Often, when you clear your mind, the truth will come up. It'll either come in as a straight up insight of a download, or it'll come up as from in your body, suddenly making sense. How does this have anything to do with your sovereignty, you might ask? Well, it's all about sovereignty, right? Because as you start to release these cords, energetic strings and cords that are attached to you, you gain strength and you gain your power and your sovereignty. As you start seeing through what we call the 3D matrix, which is a system both of energy and of thought processes and habits and actions that we humans have taken. We have created a system where we are basically, truthfully, we are like slaves in this system. Of course, it doesn't look that way. It looks like we're all completely sovereign already. But if you start to ask the question, what is it that's making you feel not so free? If you ask the question, what are the voices that are guiding you throughout your day? If you ask, where does this judgment come from that I'm living my life by? Because so often, if we don't feel like we are up to the task, or we don't feel like we are doing that well today, maybe we're feeling a little bit down, we can always trace that back to an inner judgment of ourselves. We can always find a voice from a parent, from a teacher, from a friend, many friends maybe, siblings, that got stuck in us when we were growing up. Interestingly enough, there were also many other things being said throughout our lives, but only some things got stuck. Because we had an energetic agreement on a certain level. When somebody spoke something to us and it seemed truthful, we could feel it in our body, and it felt hurtful. It felt like, ow, that hurts. I don't feel good. Because we had some form of an agreement in our system already. And it hurt. And in order to start to release that, we have to face, what is it inside of us that's agreeing to this negative judgment, to a criticism, to an abandonment feeling? What is it in our system that is active when we're feeling that way? And then we can trace that into our relationships, our now relationships. We can trace that into, how am I acting in my day-to-day relationships? How am I acting with my partners? How am I acting with my different friends in life? Is that also based in my old trauma? And see, that's when, if we start to release the original core trauma, your life starts to change in the moment, in the now. And as you gain strength in the now, as you start to understand your inner beauty, that life is speaking through you every moment of every day. That life may not be speaking through you in voices or as a voice. It might be speaking through you as an action, as a feeling, as a vibration, as a tone. And we start to understand that the universe does not speak the English language only. It doesn't speak the Aramaic language only. It doesn't speak any human language only. It speaks through the birds, it speaks through the trees, through the winds in the trees, through the plants, through the dolphins, through the whales, through the waves in the ocean when they crash on the shore. The universe speaks to us in all these different frequencies and sounds and noises. And light. We don't want to forget about light. Light is also a frequency, or many different frequencies. And when we begin to understand the deeper reality, we also start to understand our inner beauty, our inner love. That the energy that's staying alive inside of you all the time, the energy that's keeping your heart beating, is as close to love as we can get. That the energy that you feel when you ground into Earth Mother and you feel a shift in the root chakra and you feel a shift in the sacral chakra and you feel a sense of joy emanating up through your body. And this joy rises through your whole system. That is as close to love as we're going to get at this moment. Yes, there's orgasmic love. Yes, there's universal love. But when you come back home, you become the experience of love in yourself. And then the imprint that we make on this world, the wake that we leave behind us, is completely different from the wake we used to leave when we were still living in fear. When our lives were still based in not enoughness, in fear, we were maybe convinced, I used to be convinced, that life was a certain way, that people were a certain way, that you just can't trust people. You just can't believe these or those things. But as, in my case at least, and I'm hoping for you as well, as the inner journey gets stronger inside of us, our understanding grows. And we start to recognize that most of my fears are based in the past, based in past experiences, not now. And they're based in the experiences that I have been a part of creating due to my programming from upbringing. So let's say that I'm a tape recorder that when I was a kid, the recordings that happened were slightly or very unhealthy. They weren't very loving, they weren't very helping, they weren't very supporting. And then when I enter relationships, those tapes, they are still playing. The tapes that were recorded when I was a kid, they're still playing. So I'm going to keep repeating the same experience over and over and over until I come back home and I can see through the illusion of those tapes. I can see through the illusion of the recordings as false, as based on other people's trauma as well. Because nobody got through this world in the current state unscathed. Nobody, not your parents, not your siblings, not your cousins, not the presidents, not the CEOs of corporations. Nobody, not the movie stars. Nobody got through this experience without having some form of trauma in their system. And yes, absolutely, on the surface level, some people were able to deal with it differently. But some of us, who are the lucky ones in a way, we had to look at our trauma because life was not working. Things were not working out. And as we were forced to look at ourselves, suddenly we could find a way through the levels of trauma into your inner light. And yes, we need to face our shadow, which are these tapes I'm speaking of. And yes, we need to sit with our anger. And yes, we need to sit with our negativity, release it. And if you, for example, like I had a mind that was extremely negative on so many levels. And the more I have sat in still meditation and then in receiving information from spirit, the further away I've gotten from that negative mindset. So when it pops up now, I'm able to go, oh, well, that doesn't feel very comfortable. That's not a very positive way of looking at the world. How can I shift this perspective? How can I shift this narrative? And as we do this, this is all a way of coming back into ourselves on our journey, right? And as we do this, we strengthen our inner power. And suddenly, we are able to see through the illusion of the 3D matrix and also of our own fears, of our own insecurities, and our own shortcomings, I guess you could call it. The shortcomings are only a part of our illusions, our false tapes that are running. These tapes that were recorded when we were kids. So as we come in and we start to release this out of our system, we also begin to calm our nervous system down. We do this through the practice of Kundalini yoga. We do it through regular meditation. We do it through different forms of healing work. We do it through the shamanic healing work. We do it through sound healing. Any one of these things can help us heal. And as we move past our own insecurities and our own fears, which of course can be very deeply rooted, some of them are very hard to get to. Some of them are not that hard to get to. As we do, we begin to see the world in a different light. And nothing is as black or white anymore as we used to think that it was. Nothing lives in an absolute. The only absolute we can attempt to find is a sense of absolute love in our system, a sense of absolute compassion for all living beings, regardless of what type of beings. From the shamanic point of view, we see rocks, we call them rock people. We see that the mountains have spirit. We see that the big lakes, the ocean has spirit. The big fields, each tree has spirit. Because it's all part of this creation called life on this planet. And yes, we still don't know everything. There's always more to be revealed. But isn't that the beauty of our experience? When I was younger, when I was 19, I thought I had experienced everything that was to be experienced under the sun. And I thought that no matter how much positivity will happen from now on, if I had the sun in my face, I had the wind in my back, I had downhill slide, and I had a laughter on my face for the rest of my life, I still wouldn't be able to outweigh the darkness and the negativity I had gone through previously. And it was so interesting to now that I look at that, because that was a fairly deep conviction in me. How wrong I was. How deeply wrong I was. And how glad I am that I was wrong. It's an amazing journey of life we've been given. And as we get stronger on the inside, this journey broadens, gets bigger, and safer. Because you realize, I realize, that I can just come back home over and over and over to regain my composure, my feeling, my sense of self, and a feeling of sovereignty, a feeling of freedom, absolute true freedom. It doesn't have to do so much with outer circumstances as much as it has to do with your inner circumstances. Yes. All right, everybody. It's lovely to have you here. We're going to go in and do a healing, a few minutes of healing here. So for you, I would like for you to bring yourself back home. Take a few deep breaths into your body. You can set an intention for the healing. If there's anything in particular you'd like to release, you can bring that to the forefront of your mind and be ready to let it go. Up through the crown chakra, feel free to do so. Explore, experience the world from a different perspective. Oto taia te wai uko taia te wai uko taia. Oto taia te wai yo 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 yo. Oh, welcome back into the room, everyone. Taio wahi gogo taia. Beautiful souls, thank you for joining in. Such a lovely, lovely evening. Every time we go deep into ourselves, our sovereignty grows, our inner strength gets stronger. Taio ogogo taia. This is how we're creating a tribe of free people. We are free. So we are very grateful you are here, joining us on this path to inner freedom, which becomes real freedom. We are throwing off the oak of the whole world. We don't need it anymore. We need freedom. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, L.E.K. Bless you and blessings to all. Thank you, L.E.K. Thank you, everybody, for coming on board. I wish you a beautiful, lovely week. And maybe I'll see you. We are doing Zoom calls for the Tuesday night meditation which is tomorrow night. And we are actually not doing the Sunday on the beach this week, but we will be back next week. Have a lovely, beautiful evening. So much love, so much power, so much light to each one of you. Tayo. Namaste. And aho. Walk in peace. Walk with spirit. Ta.